Hi, Allaine Stricklen here at Miami Life Center in Miami Beach, and I'm going to introduce you to Gentle Therapeutics Yoga, a restorative sequence with props. So please come and see the props that I have today. I have a bolster, which I realize some people may not have a bolster, so you're welcome to use the pillows from your sofa or even your bed. 2 yoga blocks, which are very useful, and 3 blankets. So I have one blanket which is folded in half, and then all I did is rolled it into a tube like you're going camping, and that's going to be for your feet. Now, if you have a bolster, which I would prefer, or a pillow, you can have the bolster there for your ankles to slide over. Then I have 2 other blankets which I folded from open to lengthwise, very long, flat tubes. And so we're going to come onto our knees and transfer the top of our feet, as I mentioned, onto the bolster. So you're just resting the top of your front of your ankle bone on the bolster. Then turning your head to the left side, so your right ear rests on the bolster, on the pillows here. You let the head drop down and try to open your arms so you feel almost like goalposts. And you're relaxing your whole body, so you're letting your lower back open, relaxing your hamstrings, spreading your fingers, and then just going inward. Close your eyes. And I suggest spending at least 2 minutes here. You can have your head turned to the left shoulder to begin. And then after a few moments, you can lift and just transfer the opposite way, letting your head turn to the other shoulder if that's comfortable for you. Please, if you have tightness in your neck or your shoulders, if this feels uncomfortable, this palm goalpost position, feel free to take, if it's your right shoulder, your right palm, and just rest it as you're going to bed, palm facing up on the floor. Or adjust your hands so that they feel more comfortable turned in. And then just let go, let the body melt, focusing on conscious breathing, letting the body relax and let go. From here, once you're happy with a couple of minutes on each side, lift up your head and take the top of the first blanket and fold it underneath your breasts so it supports your heart. Then you can take your left hand, turning the palm in, and the right hand on top of the left, just near to the blanket, and rest your third eye, that's the middle of your eyebrow point, so just above your eyebrows, with the middle knuckle of your right hand. And spread your elbows wide. And then continue with this delicious, deep, cathartic breathing, letting the breath guide you to a place where you can relax your entire spine, your groin area, let your legs feel heavy, and completely melt away any stress or tension from your body. After you've been here for a minute or 2, please lift your head and just change the cross of your hands. So now your left hand is on top, your right hand is underneath, your thumbs point towards your heart, and then again just rest the middle of your brow, your third eye point, on top of your knuckles again. Let the body relax, especially the underside of your armpits, down into your elbow points for a further minute or 2. Inhaling slowly through the nose and exhaling out through the nose. Feel free to stay longer than I demonstrate today. Otherwise, please raise your head, take your hands directly under your shoulders, and just transfer into pose of the the child. So your knees stay wide, your big toes toward each other, elbows on the floor, and then let your head go down just for a moment or two. Then from here, transfer and bring yourself forward so that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Your fingertips spread. And then let's just cat-cow pulsing. So as you inhale, your belly dips down and you're looking up to your third eye point, your head's lifting. As you exhale, round the spine, press your chin to your heart, your belly lifts up and you're really grounding through your hands, your knees and the top of your feet. Then inhale, let the heart melt, lift up your head, look at your third eye point, keep the arms straight. And then again, pulsing, rounding the spine. Just do that a few times at your own pace. Inhale, look up, melt the heart, and exhale, round the spine. Last one. And from here, we're going to press back into the pose of the child, resting your forehead on your blankets. Your hands can stay where they are. Or some people, you may find it possible to just let your arms rest, palms facing up by your heels. And again, stay here for a few breaths. Slowly releasing your buttocks to your heels, your shoulders to the earth. Let it go. And then coming out of the pose, always lift up slowly, taking your time. And then we're going to transfer backward. So we keep exactly the same setup. The only difference is this time, we're going to make a bigger pillow for your head. So if you put your bolster, so you've got a little head rest, this is really useful. And then I like to take the blocks and place the blocks long ways for my feet. So this is great for your lower back. And you'll sit, just move the bolster a little bit so you can sit in between the big bolster and the small bolster. Your heels just drop on, flopping your feet apart onto the bricks. And then you let your knees feel really comfortable on the bolster. Again, you're welcome to use a smaller bolster if you don't have pillows. Make sure, very important, you're not sitting on top of this second bolster behind you, so give yourself at least an inch or two between your buttocks and the bolster, so don't sit on it. Then start to lift your chest, tuck your tailbone under, and lay back, and then find the pillow and make it comfortable for you, so that your whole body can melt. And then just shine your heart up to the sky, let your arms float over, knuckles on the floor. And take a moment to become introspective. So take the focus to the heart space and let your entire body melt. If it's useful for you to focus on your breath, as I showed you at the beginning of the sequence, you're welcome to let your hands just gently rest on your lower belly or even on the lower ribs if that feels more comfortable for you. Rise of the ribs and the belly as you inhale. Soften and release as you exhale. And please feel free to stay 2 or 3 minutes longer than I do in the demonstration. When you're ready to come out of the pose, I encourage you to just gently let your hands rest on the floor if they're not there already, and just let your head roll from shoulder to shoulder and back to center. Pull your left knee in from behind. You always want to create space in your kneecaps, so pull the hands behind the knee and the knee into the chest. And then place that leg down, let your arms open. Do the same on the right side, just to release the lower back. And then release down. Then we're going to bring both knees in, so I transfer my feet onto the bolster, roll away from the heart to the right side, and place my hands just like a little pillow under my ears, and stay here on my right side for a moment. Without jolting the mind, losing all those beautiful, peaceful moments, Just allow your eyes to open, your left hand and left leg to press forward. Bring your head up last to release. Once again, my name is Allaine Stricklen, and you can visit me and find out all about what I do at Gentle Therapeutics Yoga, www.gtyoga.com. Namaste.